So I'm going to play this clip. It's a little long, but I think this is a really interesting topic. So this is Chris Rock and Nia Long on the Wendy Williams show. I don't even know when this happened, but I saw this and was like, oh, nah, we
It
got to
looks
talk
old,
about
yeah.
this.
And obviously
No, it's
Wendy hasn't
definitely
done
old.
her show in a while. She hasn't done it in a couple
Yeah.
years.
And
So.
and you could tell neither of them are the age they are today. I'll say
Right.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, here we go.
We went on a date after we kind of hung out, and he took me back to Brooklyn and dropped me off. And I'm like, okay, so I guess this is the part where you exchange numbers. Make a long story short, a week goes by, and I didn't hear from him. He gave me his number, and I'm like, good. I gave him mine. He didn't call me. And finally, I call him, and I dial the number, and this man gave
She did
She
not
wanted
want
to
to
say
say
this
man.
nigga so bad. But she was on broadcast television. She couldn't.
She knew exactly. She knew she was on
She said
national
this.
TV and could not say this nigga.
Media training. I love that all the greats have media training because
She said,
people
and
these days need it.
this man. All right.
me a wrong number. Oh.
That is Shady McGrady.
Yeah, it is. It's also some real old school shit. Today, giving the wrong number is a little different, but because today we all just be like, I'm gonna call you right now. Boop.
Right.
But back in the days, it wasn't like that.
Oh.
You maybe gave him a little piece of paper.
I used to give many a wrong numbers. Until it got to the point where people would be like, well, I'm gonna call you right now, let me just put it in, or give me your number, I'll put it in my phone, or here, you take my phone and put your number in my phone, and then it's like, oh, you about to call me? That, but Google Voice fixed those problems for all of us, so it's fine.
It sure did.
Right.
Back to the clip.
Did you do that purposely? Yes, I did it purposely. She was kind of obnoxious. No, I wasn't. Here's what, you know how you go on a date and this one thing means you're not going out again? Yes. It could be like one thing. Yes. The whole thing could be fun. Okay. And then one thing. So at some point in the date, I go, are you seeing anybody, right? And she says, she says, no.
I love that she tried to cut him off. Was like, hey, nigga, don't say no shit you're not supposed to because.
Right.
Hold on. Hold
Right.
on now.
Right.
He's like, no, you told me your story. Let me tell mine.
Mm-hmm.
But I know where to get some if I need it. She says, no, but I know where to get some if I need it.
I mean, that's real shit.
I don't think there's anything wrong with what she said. It's a first date.
Well, that's what we're gonna get to. We're gonna get to in a minute. Let's finish the clip.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, so I can say that it's true. All these years later, you all can do business together. Yeah. And I didn't have to worry about calling you for that. Yeah. So. And it's all good. What a story. All right. I heard that when he came to you about that good hair. So ladies, don't say that on a first date. In an effort to seem like an independent woman, I am afraid that many women have probably said something like that. Listen, I was young, and the margaritas were good. Hey, dinner was going. We went on.
All right, so that's the clip. Now, Wendy Williams says, so two things. First, Chris Rock says this is why they did not go on the second date. That's number one. Number two, Wendy Williams says, young ladies, you probably shouldn't say this. No. Chris Rock says, ladies, don't say that on a
Don't say that
date.
on a first date.
Your thoughts?
My thoughts. Okay. I don't really see a huge problem with what she said. And maybe I'm a woman of the 90s. I don't know. But I don't think there's anything wrong with what she said because I think that the woman who is bold enough to say that or bold enough to let a man know that her options are open, um,
Mm-hmm.
when she says it to the right man, it's not going to matter. I don't think
Okay.
that I don't think that every man can handle that statement, but I think
Right.
there are some who can. And I think that he did her a favor because I think she was looking for a different man. She was not looking for that man because the right
Okay.
ones would have heard that and either been like, oh, so she's not going to be that easy to get, or oh well, my options are open too and this is a first date, so it's not even that serious
Right.
yet. So
And that's
I
kind of
don't
where I
think
come in.
yeah, I don't think she did
'Cause-
anything wrong. I
Yes,
mean, you
I
could
feel like.
argue,
Oh,
and the last thing I'll say is I think you could
go ahead.
argue that the way she said it, the way she phrased it, she maybe could have phrased it differently, but honestly, I don't really think men, and this is a different time too. I don't think men really like, I think some men would be like, oh yeah, we gonna see about that if they're really interested, you know. But because it's when you're dating and you're single, like, yeah, the idea is that your options are open and that you're out there. So it shouldn't offend someone that you, and she's not even saying I'm dating. She said, if I need a little something, I know where to go. I
That's
don't know.
it.
It didn't bother
And
me at
that's
all.
real. And that's my problem with this, right? My problem with it is, to me, it means that Chris Rock was insecure in that moment. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest. That's my opinion. My opinion is Chris Rock was insecure in that moment, and I'm gonna tell you why. Number one, every woman got a man she can call for some dick if she needs some. This is not breaking news. Every woman got at least one. It's probably more than one, but at least one number in her phone or mental Rolodex that she know. Hey, if I call JD, he'll come over right now and break me off a piece of that funk. At least one guy. That's number one. Number two, he should appreciate the honesty because the woman is being honest with you. She kept it real. Are you dating anyone else?
Right.
No, I'm not dating anyone else. But if I need a piece of that funk, I know who to call. You should appreciate that honesty because that woman is
Yeah.
also probably going to be okay when you say the same thing. When you say,
Right.
oh, okay, well, I am dating someone. Or, yeah, I do got a chick that comes over Wednesday nights at 9:00. You should appreciate the honesty and the transparency. And to me, that was a green flag, not a red flag. Because to me,
Right.
the person who tells you on number one, hey, no, I'm not dating anyone, but I do got somebody who I call on Wednesday
Right.
nights. And she didn't even say I do call. She said if I need to
If I
call.
need to, right. She
So I
didn't.
think
She didn't do that. But I was just gonna say, I think part of this is also about respectability, because when you think about when Nia Long and Chris Rock were in their hot girl, hot boy eras, it was a different time. And I think that there was a lot of respectability politics going on as it related to men and women.
Mhm.
And I think that it is very possible that to him, and that's why I said it depends on the man, because to him, he called it obnoxious, as like, she's a
Well, he
single
said she
woman.
was already being obnoxious, and then
Oh,
this happened.
okay. Well, I just I just feel like, I don't know. I just feel like part of it is respectability. It's almost like this is not how a woman should act. That was part of my
I agree.
takeaway from it. And
Mhm. I agree that that was his sentiment. I'm not agreeing that women shouldn't act that way. I just
yeah,
want to be
yeah,
clear for the audience.
of course, yeah. But I do think a bit of it is about respectability, and but sometimes the
And so the second
insecurities and the
thing is,
respectability goes hand in hand when it comes to male female relationships. So yeah.
I agree with that too. I agree with that too. So the second thing was Chris Rock says, ladies, you shouldn't say this on a first date. You agree or disagree?
I think there's a different way to say this, but I think if you say it, I also think it's fine. I don't know that I would say it the way she said, right? But I would say it. Um yeah, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't. I also think it's better, like you said, if a man says it. Again, maybe not exactly the way she said it, but yeah, I'm seeing other people or I'm sleeping with other people or whatever the case may be. I listen, if you're not starting out with honesty, you're not gonna end up with it.
Right.
So
Right.
I
Yeah,
don't
I
so no,
agree.
I
Now,
don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with it. That's my
okay.
final
Yeah,
answer.
I'm gonna go even further. I'm gonna say, ladies, do say it on a first date, and here's why. Number one, it lets him know that you're transparent, you're honest, you don't have anything to hide. Number two, it lets him know, hey man, I'm not thirsty for no dick. I'm
Right.
not fiending for it. And I ain't in a rush to get it because if I need some, I know I could call Derek.
Right.
So let him know.
And also because let's be honest, a lot of people want what other people want or what they feel they can't have may not or be may be difficult to attain. So yeah, saying that will definitely put him in the position of, oh, so there's other dudes who want you too, you know? And it becomes like, oh, okay, this person is desirable and or at the very least you want to know what the mystery is. You want to know more. You want to find out, well, okay, if other people are into you, I wonder what they're seeing, Like, I mean, and that's kind of how dating works to a certain extent. Like, well, if you know how to play the game. Everybody doesn't know how to play the game.
See what you're saying.
But,
Let me do this Keith Lee style and come in real close for this one.
uh-oh. I get nervous when you Keith Lee it. Please.
Some of us like a challenge.
But that's what I'm saying. I just feel like it like puts it kind of puts a little edge on it. Like it opens up the chase, if you will. And yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't disagreeing when I said it. I'm just
No,
saying
no.
there are some of us who like a challenge, who hear that and say, "Oh, okay, so it ain't just easy. I ain't just gonna get it tonight.
Right.
Okay, I gotta put some
Right.
work in. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. I know I'm wearing a Biggie shirt, but Tupac said it best. Hate to sound sleazy, but tease me. I don't want it if it's that easy."
Right. So listen, I mean, I don't know. Again, this was an old clip, and these are people who, when this happened, were probably quite young and living in a different time. And I'm sure that there was a lot more instances of men being turned off by women being assertive than there are now. And I say, girlies,
Right.
there's no time like the present. It's probably even easier to get that line off now than it was before. So use it, try it out. You can even try it out on a dude you don't really like that much just to see what happens. That's because you get on the first date, within the first 20 minutes if you like that man or not. If you're gonna give him another date or not, I should say. You know. So, sometimes you gotta practice. I believe that dating, I used to say this a lot on on the old version of my podcast, but I believe some of the dating that we do as singles is for exercise purposes. Just like anything else where you need to
Oh, I agree with
practice.
that.
Dating is an
I agree with
exercise until you are met with something that makes you put in the effort. It is an exercise. Like you have to get the juices flowing because the more you do it, the better you are at it, and the more success you will have, in my opinion. But yeah, so
I hear you.
I feel like I need to
All right,
bring that
ladies and
back to the
gentlemen, we're out of
girls.
time.
We are.
Maybe you do. We're out of
Maybe.
time. I got to go to work. Dash got a trick or treat. If you see Dash at the door, make sure you give her a treat, not a trick. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Weeknights.
Unless you want to trick on me. Okay, and then we can talk.
Ow! Ow!
Hello. Do you have 30
Ow!
million?
Holler! Tricks, holler at us.
Tricks are not for this kid. Tricks are for this kid.
Right. I'm
Anyway,
about to say tricks are for this kid. Fuck
tricks
that.
are for this kid. Yeah, no, I misspoke.
All
But
right.
yeah.